Hi, my name is Gay. I've put this video together for targeted individuals, and I myself was a target, am a target. I know what most targets believe. And I know that most of you don't really understand what this is all about. You'll speak about the New World Order, you'll speak about Agenda 21 and HARP and all of these things. But frankly, you don't know why you were selected. In fact, many of you have been convinced that your selection was random, that you're being experimented upon. And that couldn't be further from the truth. So I want to tell you what you need to know, that what is critical for you to know as soon as possible. Let me begin by just reading from a few of the slides I have here. Many of you are thoroughly convinced that you are the unfortunate victims of mindless government experimentation. Others of you believe that a specific whistleblowing event triggered the scrutiny and the attacks you've been experiencing. And that was the case for me. Now, I have a website up. I will be asking you to go there. It's called WisdomAboveGold.com. Don't worry, you'll get the address at the end of this again. On there I have my story. I discuss Codex Alimentarius and how I found out about it and what I tried to do about it and how my life transformed because of what I thought was that event. You can read about it. It's there. I hope you read about it, not so much to know about me, but because the second half of that letter has information that's very, very important for you. But that was 6 years ago. And since then, I've come to understand a lot more. And I want you to understand this about yourselves, about your families. So please bear with me, okay? Now, you may also be persuaded that apart from taking it to the streets or maybe taking it to the courts or the newspapers, you're destined to live cruel and marginalized lives. I'm here to tell you that you're being lied to, that the rogue military scenario is simply more disinformation, and the New World Order agenda is not the meat you've been looking for either. Yeah, there's an agenda, but that's not going to explain why you. Now, what's important for you to understand is that the fact that you were selected was never random, nor was it a retaliatory attack for any specific event in your lifetime. You'll find out as we move on. There's another major facet to the full explanation that has either been hidden from you or counted as simply one of many conspiracy possibilities. But only one of the many possibilities can be the truth. I must warn you, the information I want you to have will take some serious study and consideration on your part to digest. That's very important for you to understand. What I'm about to lead you to research is not something you want to glance at and dismiss as one more theory. You really, really want to examine what's there carefully. Now on to the next slide. However, I promise that this is the truth, and frankly, it really is no less bizarre than what you've been conditioned to believe thus far. Unfortunately, I can't promise that what you're about to learn is going to make your vision of the world any more sane. However, you will discover just why you are living, and probably always have had to live, such difficult lives. Most importantly, you're going to discover that you each possess something extremely precious that you didn't know you had. That gives you a huge, untapped positional advantage. I hope you heard that. This is where your hope lies. Your enemies, on the other hand, and yes, you do have real enemies, have always known about your possession and will do whatever they can to deny you access to it. I promise that this is the information you've been looking for. Yes, it will entail some careful reading to understand fully, but please take the time to review what I've written with great care. Everything of value in your lives depends on how you handle this information. Now, I'm going to send you to the website to do reading and research. What I'd like for you to begin with, and I have written here, to finally learn the truth, please visit It Isn't a Game, It's War at WisdomAboveGold.com. If you go to the website, WisdomAboveGold, you can begin, if you'd like, to go to the About page. If you click on the compass that's there after you've read the page, you'll read my story. That's a minor issue right now. I don't care if you know about Codex Alimentarius. There's something you need to know for you. But the second half of my story does, again, have something that is relevant for you. But I want you, right now, to not leave that website until you've read this new text I've put up entitled, It Isn't a Game, It's War. If you run the cursor over the letters 1 page, there'll be a drop down. You will find this text on the letters 3 page. Again, that's letters 3. You'll find a button that links to the page. It's a long page. Read it carefully. At the bottom, you will find links to other pages, meaning more reading. But they're related, and they're very, very important for you to understand. And you may not be able to digest all of this without reading through everything a couple of times. It's possible. I've had a lot of people tell me that they needed to do that to really understand what I was trying to say. Just because it's new information, and to bring it all together into the final picture, you may have to, but everyone has found it worth it. You will also find videos there. Make sure you watch those videos. They will open your eyes. Very important. Now, the website itself is loaded with information. I mean, I had one person tell me that he sat there for 2 months, no less than 7 to 12 hours a day just exploring the site. And he was able to stop his torture. Now, I don't promise that for everyone. We're all in different places. But I do promise you that this is information you need. It's crucial that you go there. Please don't hesitate. And please don't gloss over it when you don't glance at it and walk away. Make sure you understand, okay? My contact information is there. We have conference calls. You can email me. My phone number is even posted on the conference call page. Okay, I think I'm finished here. So maybe I'll hear from you after you've done the reading. I hope so. I wish you all the best. Bye for now.